Welcome back, everybody, to our Midwestern Dynasty, where the college football playoffs are about to begin. We will face the Penn State Nittany Lions in the first round. They started the season out 11-0, and at one point were the #1 team in the nation. But they are stumbling into the playoffs, losers of 2 straight. They fell to Oregon in their final game of the regular season, and then they got blown out by Indiana in the Big Ten championship game. Their offense is putting up 31 points per game. They are definitely a pass-first offense with a good quarterback in Trayvon Garrison, who has had a good year. 35 touchdown passes to just 8 interceptions. The playmakers around him are more than capable at wide receiver, tight end, and running back. They also have a solid offensive line, so it's an offense that doesn't have a clear weakness. Our defense has had a great year. 17.6 points per game is all that we're giving up. That is the 7th best in the country. We have 52 sacks this year, the most in all of college football. Our defense has done a great job of setting the tone early in games, getting a lot of pressure on opposing quarterbacks, and that is what we're going to need here today against Penn State and their pass-first offense. The Nittany Lions defense is giving up 25.9 points per game. Their defense has given up exactly 1,000 more yards than us this season, so it's not a defense that is very good statistically, but they do have some great playmakers on defense all around. Their best one is Malachi Williams, who is an edge rusher. He's got 11.5 sacks this year. We have to chip and double him or get the ball out quickly, otherwise he could be a game wrecker. Our offense, it is a run-first offense. We have the #1 rush attack in the nation, putting up 172 yards per game on the ground. Penn State, they know that, so they're going to be selling out to stop the run, and that is why Jesse Ham, I believe, has to bring his A+ game if we want to win this game. He's going to have to make a lot of throws, early in the game at least, in order to open up the run for us. Let's go ahead and see which of these two teams is going to be moving on to the Rose Bowl to take on the #1 seeded Indiana Hoosiers. The Horned Owls are going to begin the game on offense with a play-action fake. Ham is going to go deep and hit Dylan Washington, who is across midfield, and he's going to be corralled down to the ground at the 33. So Midwestern, they come out firing on the first play of the game and pick up 47 yards on it. They give to Sizer left side. He's got nowhere to go, and he's going to be stopped in the backfield for a loss of 1. So it looks like what we thought is correct. Penn State, they're going to sell to stop the run. Ham on 3rd and 11, throws over the middle, and it's going to be brought in by Joey Hammer, who makes a great catch. You know what else was great? The anticipation by Ham on that throw. He had to throw it before Hammer was even close to being open, but he ends up making the right read, and the Horned Owls keep this drive going. The route left up to the 11. He had a lot of space to run, and he nearly makes the goal to go. Out of the I formation, Sizer left side, met right away, and he might have picked up a yard on that run. 3rd down, 3 receivers to the right side for Ham, who is going to leave the pocket moving that way. He'll throw on the move. It is incomplete. Dylan Washington had his hands on it in the end zone, but just couldn't complete the catch. So the Horned Owls are going to send out Jason Ups for a 26-yard field goal, and the kick is up and through. That'll make Jason Ups 13-17 on the year, and the Horned Owls have a 3-0 lead. Penn State starting with a pistol diamond look, and their quarterback Trayvon Garrison is going to throw to his left, hitting Kareem Fulkerts, who makes his 36th catch of the year. It's a 1st down up at the 33. Give right side to their running back, Dan Reisner, and he's going to be destroyed in the backfield just like his own offensive line was by Edward Reed, who is a menace out there. 3rd down, a throw left side is over the head of the intended target and incomplete. So Penn State, they are going to end up punting it away on 4th and 12. The Horned Owls at their own 36. Sizer cutting back inside. It was a great read by him as he ends up getting the 1st down and picking up 12 yards on the play. At midfield, Sizer inside is met, and down he goes at the 43 of the Nittany Lions. 3rd and short. The Horned Owls are going to go with a throw. It's a quick one at that, and it's brought in by Nick Shields, who ends up getting just enough for a 1st down. It's Midwestern doing a good job of here keeping things balanced. Going to be a throw on 1st and 10. Ham gets a pass off just in time, and George Barr drops it. An accurate throw down the field from Ham under pressure. Should have been brought in. Terrell F on second down is going to go down quickly. Going to be a holding call on Jimmy Fisher, the senior left tackle, backing us up a bit. Back at midfield, it is going to be a quick hitter to Dylan Washington, who gets some great blocking. He is going to pick up a first down and more and be knocked out of bounds at the 19. George Barr a bit shaken up after the play. Hopefully he ends up being all right. He over to key block on that screen pass. After a loss of 4 on first down, Sizer catching a screen. He's going to run over to defender, throw off another. He won't go down. He's going to score. This man just has a nose for the end zone. And he's going to score his 52nd career touchdown. That'll put the Horned Owls up by 2 scores in the first quarter of this first-round playoff game. Down 10-0. The Nittany Lions trying to get some points on the board. They're going to go for it all on the first play of the drive. A deep shot for Gage Ham is incomplete. George Scales, the one-star prospect coming out of high school, a redshirt junior, breaks the pass up. On second down, Garrison to his left is going to connect with E.J. Steinmetz, and he'll pick up 7 yards. It'll be 3rd and short for the Nittany Lions, and they will run it with Dan Reisner, who breaks the tackle right at the first down marker, and he does end up getting just enough for a first down. Going back to this pistol diamond look, it's going to be Reisner right side, and he is going to fight his way through a couple of defenders and go down up at the 41. The Penn State putting together their best drive of the game so far. Screen pass left side to Reisner, who's been a busy man on this drive, and he gets some help there from some receivers blocking down the field and picks up 10 yards but no first down. Pick to Reisner on second down. Throw on the move. Down the field is knocked away by Gordon Sheed. Might have had a chance to pick that one off, but he at least knocks it away and makes it 3rd down. Reisner is going to get the first down, but hold on, there is a flag. And it is going to be a holding call on the Nittany Lions. That'll back him up and make it 3rd and 9. Horned Owls load up the line, but they drop people back in coverage, and the throw left side is going to hit John Duggar in the head. Tight end wasn't ready for it, or the pass might not have even been intended for him. So Penn State ends up punted away on 4th down. Throw left side to Joey Hammer, who turns upfield and is going to go down across midfield at the 43 of Penn State. Joey Hammer has already now made 2 big plays in this game, converting a 3rd and 11 earlier. Sizer right side breaks a tackle, another, and man, he just won't go down. It took half the Penn State defense to get him down, and he takes it up to the 23, so Midwestern nearing the red zone. Left in left side, he's going to be upended and down outside the 10 with a first down. This is going to be called back due to holding. The second one going against our O-line in this game. 1st and 20. Pick the Sizer. Ham is going to be hit as he let it go, and it's incomplete. And there's another flag. This time it's going to go against Penn State. They're going to be called for pass interference. Kind of a ticky-tack call on Corbin McNair. Gives us a first down. It's now 3rd and 10 up at the 18. Ham rolling to his left. He's going to look to run, and he coughs up the ball at the end of the play. And it's going to be recovered by Penn State. So the Horned Owls, who are looking to make this a 3-score lead, end up turning it over. And now Penn State will take over at their own 5. Reisner met in the backfield and brought down by Deion Gage. Loss of 2 yards on the run. A tough spot for Penn State to be in the shadow of their own end zone. They're going to ride on 3rd and 11, playing things ultra careful. And they pick up a couple of yards to give their punter some room to boot this ball away on 4th and 9. Horned Owls should have great starting field position. Clifton receiving the punt already across midfield and going down at the 34. So the fumble doesn't end up costing the Horned Owls much besides some field position. Screen to Dylan Washington, who gets 2 great blocks from Nick Shields on the play. And he goes down a yard short of a first down. Terrell left alone back on 3rd and 1. He's going to take the carry, get a first down, and nearly take it all the way into the end zone. He goes down at the 9. It'll be goal to go for Midwestern. 2nd and goal still at the 9. Fake to Sizer. Ham is going to throw on the move. It is caught by Paul Schuler. 2 tight ends in the same spot. Ends up hitting one of them. Not much of a gain there. 3rd down. Just a 4-man rush. Ham under pressure, he steps up, and he's going to be sacked. He had an open man at the last second, but just ran out of time. So it's going to be 4th and goal at the 9. And another 26-yard try for Jason Ops' second of the game, and this one is good as well. This is still going to be a 2-score game. It'll be 13-0. There are 2 minutes to go in the half. Penn State has done nothing on offense in the first half, and it's not going to happen for him here, it looks like. A sack for LaMichael Edmonds and a big loss. On 3rd and 19 with a minute to go. The Nittany Lions are going to keep things conservative and just run it again on 3rd and long. And the Horned Owls are going to use a timeout. They want to try and extend this lead late in the half. At their own 32, Ham has all day back there and a man wide open, and Titus Dingle over the middle of the field. He's going to pick up 21 yards and go down at the Penn State 46. Despite having 2 timeouts, the Horned Owls will not use either of them. About 30 seconds to go in the half. Ham looking long. He puts it up to the end zone, and it's going to be caught. Dylan Washington catches his 9th touchdown of the year, and the Horned Owls are going to make this a 20-0 lead late in the first half. Speaking of 20, that was Jesse Ham's 20th passing touchdown of his true freshman season. It may have been underthrown, but that actually worked out better in Midwestern's favor that it was underthrown. Penn State has to feel a ton of pressure to do something on this drive. They pick up a first down, and it looks like they will pick up another first down, this one by Duggar, and they use their second timeout. 4th and 10 at midfield with 4 seconds to go. Penn State is going to try a Hail Mary, it looks like. Garrison putting it up towards the end zone. It's going to be short of it, and it's going to be caught by Deontay Bland, but he was out of bounds, so it is incomplete. And we head into halftime with Midwestern up 20-0 at half. Penn State on offense to begin the 3rd quarter. They haven't done anything on offense in this game. Midwestern's defense has just played so well. Garrison sliding on down in front of Mintz, who would have made mincemeat of him had he not slid. 3rd down. Garrison to his right. That is John Duggar making another catch and getting another first down. He's up to the 32. And now Penn State is going to be going in hurry-up mode, it looks like. Garrison deep over the middle, and that is going to be caught by one of their depth tight ends, Brendan Childress. Just his 4th catch of the season. A give to Reisner. He spins off a Dugan and has a first down. A great tackle by Eric Lamb, preventing an even bigger gain on the play. At the 25, a fake to Reisner, pressure on Garrison, and it's going to be a sack. Thomas Mintz bringing him down to the ground at the 31 for a loss of 6. 3rd and 12, some light movement from the Midwestern defense. Garrison firing to the end zone, and it's going to be intercepted. Ben Edmonds picks it off, and is going to take a couple of hits in the end zone, but he does go down for a touchback. He's going to pick up his 15th interception of his career. And I guess Garrison was just getting greedy, trying to get it all in one play. Was 3rd down, but didn't have to do that. Could have checked it down and maybe kicked a field goal or went for it on 4th down. Gain of 5 for Von Clifton. 3rd down. Ham underneath hits Nick Shields, and he'll turn upfield getting the first down. And he's up to the 39. Midwestern up by 3 scores. With the way their defense is played today, I imagine if they find the end zone on this drive, this game probably is just going to be out of reach for Penn State. First down picked up by Paul Schuler, who made a tough catch. On the plus side of the 50 on 3rd down, it's going to be Paul Schuler making another tough grab to get another first down, his 4th catch of the game. I do believe this is the most catches he has had in a game all year. Ham off the play action fake, throws into a tight window for Hammer, who makes the catch. You could tell that Jesse Ham is playing with a ton of confidence right now, the most confidence I've seen him play with in his young career. Made a lot of great throws today. He'll throw left side on 3rd down, and that is Nick Shields making a contested catch of his own to get a fresh set of downs at the 13. Now at the 10, on 2nd down, Sizer left side, runs through an arm tackle, and pushes his way all the way to the 1. Not quite a touchdown, but he will make it goal to go. Under a minute to go in the 3rd. It's a give to Sizer, and he walks into the end zone easily for his 2nd touchdown of the game. That was the 14th play of the drive. So not only do the Horned Owls score a touchdown to extend the lead up to 4 scores, but they use up a ton of time on that drive. Most of the 3rd quarter. We're now at the very end of it. A check down is not going to get a first down. It's going to be 4th and 1 for Penn State to begin the fourth quarter. Of course, they're in 4-down territory. They have to go for it. Reisner inside, met the marker, and they will give him the first down. I don't think he got it, but apparently the refs thought he did. So this drive is going to continue. The right side is caught by Gage Ham, who gets away for a second. Deontay Bland brings him down at midfield. Surprised that Penn State is not going hurry-up mode. It's do or die time now in the postseason. Down by 4 scores. Well, they're just taking their time. Big play for Gage Ham again, who is up to the 13. About 7:30 to go in the fourth. Reisner to his left. He's going to break a tackle, and he's met the 5 down at the 6. Not a man in the ground game yet. Probably should. 3rd down at the 5. Garrison spins to his left, fires on the move. It is knocked out by Ethan Dugan in the end zone. So the Horned Owls are going to make it 4th and 3. And of course, Penn State, like I said, they're going to be going for it on 4th down the rest of the way, so they'll go for it here. Garrison checking it down to Brendan Childress, and he got the first down. Another favorable spot for Penn State. Keeps this drive going. Goal to go at the 3, trying to end the shutout. Garrison off the play action fake is going to take a disastrous sack. Ethan Dugan bringing him down all the way back at the 17. A loss of 14. What was he thinking there? That was just awful. Now they're going to try a triple option, and it's another terrible play. A loss of 4 for Penn State. Eric Lamb getting the TFL. Midwestern really wants to get this shutout. Garrison, another play action fake, and he's going to be sacked again. Santiago Martino getting it down to the ground. It'll be 4th and goal at the 27. They went from 1st and goal at the 3 to 4th and goal at the 27. How does that happen? Garrison has to put it in the end zone, and he won't be able to. He gets hit by Edward Reed as he let it go. It'll be incomplete, and a turnover on downs. So the Horned Owls will maintain this shutout for now. Have a chance to run this one out. Edward Reed making the big play in the big spot. And we'll see if the Horned Owls can just run this one out and end the game and move on. We already know it. They're going to be winning and moving on to the Rose Bowl to take on the Indiana Hoosiers, the #1 seed in the entire postseason. Holding call is going to wipe out a first down, so it'll be 3rd and 18 for Midwestern. Ham is going to throw way short of the sticks to Darrell Leff, who cuts inside, picks up a couple of yards, but clearly no first down. Penn State will have one last shot to end the shutout, just playing for pride and stats at this point. With a minute to go in the fourth, Garrison is going to dance in the pocket and hit Gage Ham over the middle. He's up near midfield. Gage Ham has done a very good job of padding his stats late in this game. Under 30 seconds to go, it's going to be Gage Ham making another catch, and he's up to the 25. Penn State not using any of their timeouts, and this is looking like it's going to be the last play of the game. So will they put it in the end zone here? No, it's going to be short of it. A great catch for Gage Ham, but that is going to be the game. Midwestern is going to pitch the shutout, winning 27-0 over Penn State here in the first round. And the Horned Owls will advance on to the quarterfinals to take on the Indiana Hoosiers, the #1 seed in the Rose Bowl. Jesse Ham is your player of the game. We'll talk some more about him later, though. Let's talk some more about this defense. We gave up just 244 total yards, had 9 TFLs, 4 sacks, and a pick. But most importantly, we gave up 0 points in this game. This was not just the second shutout of the year for Midwestern, but the second shutout in the history of Midwestern. And to come here in the postseason, that's just awesome. They dominated on defense from start to finish. But it's not like the offense got carried or anything. They were able to put up some points and were pretty efficient. The offensive line did a wonderful job out there. Got to shout them out. Not only were they good at run blocking, but they held up well in pass protection and allowed Jesse Ham to have the best game, I believe, of his young career. Thomas Mintz has been awesome for us over the last 9 games. He has 81 tackles, 20 TFLs, 3 sacks, and 2 picks. It just feels like he is always doing something that helps us win. He's had a great career, but I believe he's actually going to be back for one more year to add on to his career totals. His overall is solid, but probably not good enough to head off to the NFL. It's based just on production. He would head off to the NFL, but we all know that ratings matter, so he's likely going to be back for us next year. LaMichael Edmonds, not an every down player yet, still has turned in a good year. He is up to 9 TFLs, 5.5 sacks, and those 5.5 sacks are the third most on the team. And that is, like I said, despite him not being an every down player. I think he has a really bright future. He's got that elite development and a lot of room to improve with his skill caps not even being close to their ceiling. So he's going to be getting even better after another offseason. Going to Washington, 4 catches, 133 yards, and a touchdown. They all came in the first half. We didn't really need to use him in the second half. Had we needed him to make some plays in the second half, I'm sure he would have been able to. He nearly has double the amount of receiving yards of anybody else on our team. He averages 18.8 yards per catch. Just a big play machine. How about the guy that was throwing him the ball? Jesse Ham. That was just his 10th career game, 9th career start, so he still doesn't have a whole lot of experience. But despite that, when the Whites were at their brightest, he stepped up and delivered arguably the best game of his career so far. Now, will he be able to sustain that level of play? We'll find out. We know that teams are going to keep on selling out to stop the run because it is what we do best. And if they're doing that, then Jesse Ham is going to have the chance to make some throws down the field. If we're completing them, things will probably look like they did in this game against Penn State. If not, things get ugly for us. We, of course, are going to be taking on the Indiana Hoosiers, the #1 seed in the postseason. We'll take them on in the Rose Bowl. They began the year 3-2, but then they ended up going on a run and are still on that run. They are winners of 8 in a row, including destroying Penn State in the Big Ten championship game. You look at what their offense has done this year. 34.5 points per game, the second most in the nation. They have the Heisman winner at wide receiver in Mike Babers, who has 21 touchdowns this year, 1,324 total yards, is averaging over 15 yards per touch and 102 yards per game. They do have other great playmakers besides him, of course, and they're the #1 seed for a reason. Their quarterback, Tyler Cherry, has 40 touchdown passes this year to just 8 interceptions. Their O-line is going to be the best O-line that we have seen all year. Their defense is probably their weak point. 26.5 points per game allowed, 383 yards per game allowed, 21 takeaways, 25 sacks. Not the best stats as a team. They do have loads of talent on defense ratings-wise, especially at cornerback, where they have a really scary group with multiple 90 overalls. So if we are going to be asked to throw the ball again, it's going to be a lot harder. Hopefully we're able to get the job done. We may have a bit of a distraction. Alex Whitworth, our defensive coordinator from the past 4 seasons, is going to be leaving as soon as our playoff run ends. He'll take the head coaching job at Georgia Tech. He has helped develop our defense into the strength of the team. At least this year it has been. We are giving up the fewest points per game in the entire country. It will not be easy to replace him, but we have to. So I have offered Emmanuel Moon to become our next DC after this year. He's got some interest from USF and Georgia Southern to become their head coach. We'll see if he picks one of those jobs or takes the DC job here. But when it comes to the rest of our playoff run, Whitworth is still going to be our defensive coordinator. I just hope that he is locked in and focused in, and the entire defense can remain locked in and dialed in, because we're going to need them. Our offense is good, but the defense, it has been elite and has been the driving force behind our team all year long. Hopefully they can do well against Indiana, one of the better offenses out there in the entire nation. We'll see. We'll see if we can beat them in the Rose Bowl and keep this playoff run going. Thanks for watching this one, and I will see you in the next one.